Hello, I'm John Cadillac Seville, radio personality, DJ, and also a wellness coach. Appreciate you tuning in to GCTV. And with me, I have two esteemed guests, one I've worked with for many, many years. So Tony, I'll say hello to you first here. I mean, I've worked with Tony for many opportunities over the years. Long time. Helping a lot of community events over the years, right?
Yep.
But Tony's worked as a second level manager for SNET, SBC, AT&T for 46 years before retiring in 2016. He's been involved with marketing, IT, legal, regulatory, and engineering. And in his volunteering time, he's the founder and president of the St. Jude Connecticut Network, raising funds for St. Jude Children's Network Hospital. In the last 25 years, Tony has raised $1.5 million for the hospital through events that have included theatrical shows. We've done a lot of those together.
Yeah, we sure have.
He's also wrote, produced, and directed at the Schubert and Southern Connecticut State University in New Haven. And to my right-hand side, Margot, we had a chance to meet over at Starbucks about a week or so ago.
That's
Welcome.
Right. Thank you.
And you have a great resume, too. Margot Weitekamp, all right? The chair of Southeastern Connecticut SCORE. We're going to tell you a little bit about what SCORE is in a bit. She has extensive business experience. Margot has worked in management roles and marketing, strategy development for major corporations, including Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson. She's also had her own consulting business, but now volunteers her time with the local small business community as SCORE mentors. And Tony and Margot, welcome aboard.
Thank
you,
you.
John.
We're glad to be
Thank
here.
you.
So
Yep.
people are hearing the SCORE. I mean, what exactly is SCORE, Margot?
SCORE is a national organization, and it's a volunteer nonprofit which sole goal is to support small businesses and entrepreneurs who are thinking about starting businesses. SCORE was started in 1964, over 50 years ago, and it has helped over 10 million small businesses to date. It is a national organization with over 10,000 volunteers. Everyone just dedicates their time, donates their time to help small businesses. Tony and I are both members of the Southeastern Connecticut chapter of SCORE, where there's 40 of us here, but there's 300 volunteers in Connecticut.
Wow.
So we work with small business owners and people thinking about starting businesses to help them on their way.
Now, what really got you, Margot, you personally, what really got you jazzed up about SCORE?
Well,
personal
I
standpoint?
spent my whole career in business. I really like business. I think I'm very good at it.
Right.
And when I
That
retired,
resume, wow. Yeah.
and when I retired and I moved to Connecticut about 3 years ago, I found SCORE, and it was a great fit for wanting to give back to the community, as well as using the skills that I developed over a lot of years of work.
And what about you, Tony? I mean, you've been involved in everything here. What really brought you to SCORE?
Well, I usher at the Kate in Saybrook.
Right.
And just like Margot, I wanted something to do after I
right.
retired because I
Yeah.
enjoyed business.
Yeah.
And I was a mentor at AT&T also for about 15 years, and I enjoyed it and I saw the benefits of it. Basically sharing your knowledge with someone else and allowing that person to flourish and grow and keep the cycle going. And so I called up and said, what's SCORE all about? Margot told me all about it, and I said, well...
And we were
that's
thrilled.
Yeah. I said, that's a fit for me, and then that's how it started.
Well, Tony definitely gets things done as well. You know?
Yes, he does.
Now, what kind of people, businesses should consider talking to a SCORE mentor or attending a workshop?
Well, we have clients of all types. So
Right.
we have people that have been in business for years and they would like some fresh ideas, a point of view about how to move their business. We have people who have been in business for years who come to us and say, help, we're really in a bad way. What do you think we could do here? The beauty of SCORE is that we are free. We have people with very diverse backgrounds, all in business, in finance, in law, in all sorts of things that are needed to run a business. So that's one type. The other type are people who have just started a business. They're really new at it. They have a passion about what they want to do, but they don't necessarily know how to run a business. So we help them with the planning, the business planning. We help them understand cash flow, which is, you can make a fabulous chocolate chip cookie.
Right.
That doesn't mean you're going to have a successful chocolate chip cookie business.
Absolutely.
So, and then the last type are really people who haven't started a business. They're thinking about it. They have an idea. They want to bounce the idea off. They want to understand how feasible this is. And we help them work through the steps to understand that.
Because so many people want to start a business, but they really don't know where to start.
Right.
And a lot of them, they really don't understand maybe how to do a ledger sheet. It's like, I want to start a business, but it's not as easy as that.
Right, or a business plan. or-
Exactly. You have to have a plan.
Right.
You have to have like a GPS to get where you want to go.
Right.
That's where you come in, and
Yeah.
you said it's free, and every
It's free.
business owner loves to hear that.
Yes.
Free.
Well,
Yes.
not only that, being free, you can have, like Margot said, a dream.
Right.
You don't know how to start. We help you start. And you're not spending any money learning about, is this for me?
Yeah.
Where, you know, if you had to go and get other help that you have to pay for, now you've got expenses and it may not be for you, and now you've already, you know, you already had an outlay of cash. Where
Right.
here it's all free, and we can, you know, we can talk to you, we can advise you, and we show you what it's all about. And if it's for you, then you keep on going. If it's not for you, then you don't. And that's a good thing.
Now, I mean,
think,
you have a
for
lot of
SCORE.
volunteers at the moment, but I mean, if somebody wanted to volunteer with SCORE, I mean, what is the commitment involved? I mean, a lot of people are working a full-time job. What does that entail?
Yes, and we are looking for volunteers.
Right.
We're always looking for volunteers. And what it entails is you need to have a business background of some sort. Most of our volunteers do actually mentor with clients, but we also have volunteers who help us with the administration, the planning of our chapter. There's a lot of work to be done. So you could have a general administrative background and be a volunteer as well. In terms of commitment, we're looking for people, well, first they have to go through training.
Right.
To be certified. They have to sign a code of ethics because we are confidential and we can't share any information.
Well, that's good. People need to know that.
Yes, and so it's about, you know, minimally it's probably 10 to 12 hours a month. Many of our volunteers do more than that because they end up getting very involved with their clients
Sounds
and the
like you, Tony.
organization. And yes, Tony is one of them.
I know him.
Tony is one of them. So there's varying degrees of how you can be involved, but I would say we have, you know, several people who still work full time. We have some people who work part time, and then we have a lot of people who are retired and just want to give back.
Right. And of course, I like to let people know about the website as well, because we have people tuning in all the time,
Yes.
Margot and Tony.
Yeah.
You know, it's sect.score.org or 1-800-211-2861. That's 1-800-211-2861. Now, there's a changing face of SCORE. I mean, you guys are kind of talking to me a little bit about that off camera. What does that mean?
Changing face in Guilford.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for more,
I think, you know, as we talked about, you know, nationally with it's
a little bit more variety,
it's a-
you know, of backgrounds and people getting involved with SCORE to help different people with different
Yeah.
backgrounds.
Yeah.
A little bit more inclusive, huh?
I think as a, you know, it's a 50-year-old organization,
Yeah.
so as you can imagine, there's been a lot of change.
Hmm.
And 50 years ago, people who were retired and were executives tended to be males for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They tended to be white males
Right.
who were volunteering. And what we've seen over the time and what we're really going after is more diversity in the types of talent that we have within our group and the types of clients that we mentor, because obviously, you know, the demographics are changing and we want to be able to meet the needs of our clients.
Right.
An interesting fact is 60% of our clients are women, and that's a surprise to some people. And so we like to have, we like to have a diverse group of mentors. So when they come in, they feel, you know, comfortable,
Right.
familiar, and certainly men mentor women all the time,
Yeah.
and women mentor men. So it's not about that, but it's more about a shared experience and an understanding of where someone might be in their business.
Right.
So that is a big difference, and that's why we'd love new volunteers, and they can contact us if you want to be a volunteer or if you want to be a client. The SCORE website is a fabulous place to go. Which
And
you
once
get,
again, that's sect.score.org or 1-800-211-2861.
Right.
Now, what is your vision for SCORE here in Connecticut? Where do you see this going?
Well, I think, you know, in Guilford, Margot asked me to take on the Guilford chapter, and so I did.
Right.
All right. And as you know, when I take something on,
Oh, yeah.
I've got to do it all the way.
Yeah, it's like 0 to 90.
That's right.
Right?
this is true.
Yeah, I know.
So-
the same with you, Margot.
So
Yeah.
in a month and a half, we've gone from 1 client to 10 clients. which is great because now that was 9 people that needed the help and wanted the help, but didn't know where to go to get it.
Right.
Okay, and now they do, and they've gotten, and you know, we've done a lot with these 9 clients in 2 months.
Right.
So, you know, I see where it's going in Connecticut. I think it can only go forward, you know, and through marketing like this and promoting it out to the public, now the public knows that we're there. You know, they say it's the best kept secret. All right, so, you know, now it's
We've been
not
around for 50
going to
years.
be a secret.
50
right.
years, and
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people
right.
still
Right.
don't know how,
That's
about
I
it.
didn't know about it
Right.
until
I'd never heard of it before.
un-
Yeah.
until you know the gentleman that was at the Schubert were ushering with me. I mean, not the Schubert, Kate ushering with me said, you know, I retired. Yeah, we went back and forth. You know, what are you doing? Blah blah blah. And he said, well, I'm volunteering for SCORE. And I said, well, what is that? And he explained it to me. I said, yeah, that sounds like me. So I was another mentor. I mean, he just sold me on it.
Yeah.
So this is what we need. you
Yeah,
know.
and we were thrilled when Tony called us because he has an incredible background. He is very good at outreach. He got us this
Yeah, he did,
gig,
he did.
which was great.
Right.
But Tony took over the Guilford chapter, which had been very slow. We did not have a lot of clients going there. I am the chair of the Southeastern Connecticut chapter, and we have 9 locations. Guilford was our slowest producing one. As a chapter, we mentor hundreds of clients every year. So Tony came in and
He fixed that
really,
right away.
in such a short order,
Yeah.
their calendars are getting filled up. They're becoming a very popular spot. And I think it is this thing of like, why wouldn't you go? You know, if you have a business or you just want to talk about your business and get a little, you know, fresh eyes on it. So one of the things I did want to mention is what we do with clients, you know, the kinds of services that we offer. So our primary is mentoring. We do business mentoring or business coaching, and we typically do that in groups of 3 mentors with a client because we bring people with different backgrounds to help address all the issues. But we also do workshops. In this area this year, we'll put on 60 workshops,
Right.
educational
Yeah.
workshops
And those are
on,
free.
on topics like social media, QuickBooks, how to use Facebook for your business.
You cover every
And
aspect of owning a business,
Yes.
We
everything
do.
they need.
Yeah.
And the third piece is our website, which because we are a national organization and we have a lot of good talent supporting our network, our website rather, we have a lot of educational materials. We have templates for business plans. We have cash flow analyses. We have webinars where you don't have to leave work. You can look at them at your desk
Oh,
or
that's
at
so
night.
important for a lot of people that can't get away.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
At
Exactly.
home, webinars and
Right.
So
Zoom
there's-
is really big nowadays.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of resources and nothing has a charge to it. So that's really, really exciting for small businesses.
So outside of what we're doing right now in Guilford Cable TV, what are the other ways you're getting the word out?
Well, we're
You-
partnering with the chambers. In
Yes.
Guilford now, we've just partnered with the Shoreline Chamber.
Right.
And now in the other locations around in Margot's area or our area, we're partnering with those chambers
Right.
and growing those partnerships. And also other clubs like the Lions Club and
The Rotary Clubs.
the Rotary Club.
Right.
And, you know, we found that's a good match because they're in, especially the chambers. I mean, they're in the same vein as we
Right,
are.
right.
You know,
Right.
they're businesses.
Sure.
You know, they're growing their businesses or they're promoting their businesses, and they're in a group to do that as a group. The same here. That we got the same vision as that, and even the other clubs, the Rotary Club and other clubs. I mean, they're basically the same type of vision. We want to help our community.
Sure, they're giving
And
back
that's
to the
what-
community at
and
the
that's
same
what
time.
SCORE wants to do. Wants to help
Right.
their community. And out of the 10 clients that Guilford now has, I see a great diversity of women and men, of people who have their own business and want to grow their business, or people who have a dream and want to see if they can fulfill that dream, or you know, whatever. We have out of those 10, we have a very big diversity of clients,
Right.
which is great. We've gotten where we were just talking about diversity, and I can see that in just 10
Yeah.
clients.
Well, we don't want this to be a secret anymore, right, Margaret?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the other thing people should know is that we are a resource partner to the SBA, the Small Business Administration.
Right, right.
So what happens with that is that banks often send clients to us. You know, a lot of times people who want a business loan, they don't know how to approach a bank. They don't know how to put together a meaningful and motivating business plan that's going to get a bank to want to lend you money. So we work with the SBA sends us a lot of clients, banks send us a lot of clients, and the chambers, as Tony mentioned, are great partners with us as well.
So pretty much everything from soup to nuts,
Yeah.
from a business, whether you're starting one or you're not quite sure how to
Right.
grow your business, you can be there for people.
Well, not only that,
Yes.
even the workshops. Now, because we're southeast, we go from Guilford all the way to the
Norwich?
Rhode Island border
That's
on the shore, and we go all the way up to Norwich and Middletown,
Middletown.
and
Yeah.
that's our footprint. Well, we even, on the educational part of it, we're even partnering or doing a combination event with the U.S. Coast Guard.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah.
we're there teaching
Wow.
or giving our knowledge to the students that are there in a teaching environment. So it's not just mentoring, businesses, but we're actually there in the educational stream of it at the U.S.
Coaching
Coast
in a
Guard.
lot of ways.
And
Yes,
coaching.
it is
Right.
coaching.
Right.
Largely, it's coaching.
Yeah.
Again, if you're just tuning in, Guilford Cable TV. I'm here with Margot Weidekamp and Tony Rocci. And the website address is sect.score.org, or you can call 1-800-211-2861 as we wrap things up here. But any final thoughts, Margot, Tony?
I would just say if you're a business owner or you're thinking of being a business owner, you should check out SCORE. And if you're a person who wants to give back and wants to be part of a group of volunteers we're all, we love business, we like doing business, we like helping people, and you can really make a difference in your community by volunteering for SCORE.
And that you are, Margot. What about you, Tony?
Well, Margot practically said it all, but from my own perspective, yes, I think the same thing. If you really want to help, then become a mentor. If you really have a dream or you have a business or then come and talk to us. At least talk to us. I mean, it's free. Call us up. Call the number. Go on the website. The website is just loaded with phenomenal amount of
Right.
information. You may not want to be a client as far as the mentoring process, but you may want to attend our workshops. So, I mean, there's a whole range of things that you can
Right.
get involved in, and which suits your needs.
Right.
But give it a try. If that's where you want to be, give it a try.
Being an entrepreneur myself, I'm looking forward to attending one of your workshops because you can always learn.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
an ongoing process, learning, and I look forward to seeing you at the Shoreline Chamber events.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm at all those events as well, and but I really appreciate you coming in, Margot and Tony.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
thanks for all you do with SCORE. Been around for 50 years and helping a lot of businesses and a lot of people move forward. I'm John Cadillac Seville, once again your host, radio personality, DJ, and also a wellness coach. Shannon Gale at GCTV, thank you for all your help and all you do in the community as well. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.